what they say, don't ever let your man go. All right, so today at Setting Out the Pounds, we're talking about mangoes. Used a lot of them in the Caribbean. Found out the way that the local folks used them and cut them. Made it very easy. I always had a hard time dealing with a mango. So what we're going to do is, basically we're thinking of this as three pieces. Okay. So we know that there's a long football kind of shaped pit in the center. Mm-hmm. So we want to go down one side of that pit. Mm-hmm. Okay, and we can see the pit right here.
Yep.
Okay, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Again, staying as close to that. We don't want to waste anything. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we can see that. Mm-hmm. So now we've got the two really meaty sides of the mango. Mm-hmm. What we're going to do now is take off the peel around this pit side.
It's an awful big knife you're using.
Okay, and yeah, a lot of chefs, they basically use only the French knife. Everything else is just extra, and you know, it's kind of like icing on the cake. But you know, you learn to have one good tool and use it the most. Okay, now you can cut this off down to the pit. Mm-hmm. Okay, and do you like mango? Mm-hmm. Okay, and then this is the chef's treat. So you get to gnaw that off. We're just gonna dice the rest of this up. Mango is great, has a kind of sweet and sour flavor.
It's a good mango.
Mm-hmm. When you're choosing a mango, you want to feel it and make sure that it gives lightly to the touch. You can kind of feel that. Shouldn't be too firm. Mm-hmm. You can use green mango too. A lot of Thai salads have a green mango. A lot of Indian dishes like a green mango pickle. So the green mango is good, but if you want to eat it as a sweet fruit, you want it to have that nice resistance, almost like a ripe tomato. Okay. All right, now we're going to take your little paring knife and we're going to do the same thing like we have done with avocados in the past. Okay. You're just going to kind of cross hatch it, leaving them a little bit bigger because we want nice big chunky fruit salad. Okay. And then we're going to go back the other way and cross hatch.
How am I doing, Chef?
I think you're doing good. Okay, now take your fingertips and push out.
Oh, look at my big chunky pieces.
Okay, so I made mine a little smaller, but yours are big. Doesn't make a difference, especially if you're going to make a mango puree or use it in a smoothie or something. Who cares the size? Now this I think is great just to serve
just like
that as, you know, breakfast.
Absolutely.
You know, with the lime juice and, you know, maybe some granola on the side, and you know, you can just go through and cut that off and eat it. But now we're just going to go back with the paring knife and cut off those chunks, getting as close to the skin as possible. We don't want to waste. Okay, and if you want to do that right over here.
Try and do it. I'm not too accomplished.
Okay, and you're just going to push those chunks off. Okay, and you can always go back and trim it up later. Cut more off if you need to. Okay, and yeah, you can even freeze this mango pulp and then puree it in a blender, and you have an instant mango sorbet. So that is delicious. You don't have to add any sugar, any sweetener. It's a nice healthy dessert. Serve it with some fresh berries.
And you've used these in some of our smoothies that we've had,
yep,
right?
Yep. And you can, you know, if you see them on sale, buy a bunch of them. Go ahead, cut them all up like this, and then freeze them in Ziploc bags. And then you can just use them out of the freezer anytime you want them.
So a good way to kind of keep your fresh fruits fresh for a while.
Yeah, and buy them when they're on sale, when they're in season, and then you can just have them ready anytime you want them. Cheers.
To you.
Don't let your man go.
Never.
I'm Chef D.
And I'm Dr. K.
Have a great day.